Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. All right, so we're going to get into the reading here in just a sec, but I did want to share with you this bracelet in particular that I've been wearing from OTTER SPIRIT. Okay, so this stone is called Hawk's Eye, which I hadn't had much experience with until I saw it and did a little research on their website. They have a lot of information about all of their gemstones and the properties that they all have. Okay, so OTTER SPIRIT is very impressive as a company. All of their gemstones are authentic with AAA quality. And this bracelet in particular is a gorgeous blend of gray tones, if you can tell. It's just beautiful. The mantra with this bracelet or associated with it is I see clearly and act with confidence. Okay. And the properties that this gemstone has are emotional strength and empowerment, focus and purposeful action, protection and energetic boundaries, as well as release and transformation. Okay, so I feel that it's a perfect bracelet for my collection, and you might too. I don't know if it's something you might want to check out, but they've got so many different gemstones and bracelets and other types of products on their website. If you are interested, I do have a couple coupon codes in the description box. If you're interested, check them out. All right, let's get into the reading. Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to know today. Thank you all for being here. Again, thank you all for the subscribes, the likes, the hypes. And thank you especially to all of my members as well. Thank you all for being here and for your support, your love, your positive energy. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I hope you're all doing well. As always with these readings, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I am going to say that in the pre-shuffle that I did here right after I meditated, there's burden, okay, going on in the energy. So I feel like this is someone that is still connected to you somehow, someone in your energy, and this person is burdened. Okay, so we're gonna see what else comes out or what comes out in the actual reading, but that was in the pre-shuffle I did. All right, and I am hearing it's the bed that they made. Okay, that is what I heard. So we'll see. All right, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do you have for the collective today? What is the collective message? What do you need them to know? Let's see here. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords, the Emperor, we've got Death. Okay, what else? Anything else that you want to tell us before I start talking here? Queen of Wands. Four of Wands. Ooh, and the Tower. All right, we've got the Five of Cups on the bottom here. All righty, that is very similar to the energy that I was feeling. Whoever this Emperor is, and male or female doesn't matter the gender, Emperor, Empress, I do feel in this situation, and male or female, as we know, doesn't matter the gender, and I'm getting shaky. So there's something here about maybe nervous energy. There's something here about, like I said, that sense of burden, anxiety. Okay, yeah, I don't know if you can tell my hand is shaking, but there's someone here that might be nervous about what is going on in their life, that things are not going as they planned. Okay, and whoever this person is, this Emperor, and like I said, I do feel in this case it actually is an Emperor, because I feel like whoever this person, this Emperor is, they are someone that has been acting in the past, at least, out of their pride and ego. This person could also be very controlling or feel the need to control things because they have wounding that affects them. Okay, they probably have insecurities, things like that going on inside of them, low self-esteem. And so by controlling things in their life, as well as even potentially others' lives, this person feels like they have a sense of power over something because they don't have power over themselves. For whatever reason, this person feels weak. They feel powerless deep inside. It is, like I said, due to insecurities. And I feel like this person felt like they needed to control things. Okay, so I feel like this person is wanting to move into a more calm and peaceful place because they have been surrounded by burden and difficulties that they have, I'm hearing, like I said before, they've made themselves. Okay, this person has made their bed, and I feel like they have been getting karmic consequences here due to their actions. This person could also be someone very stubborn as well. Could be an Aries, okay, but it's just someone in this energy. All right. But this person is wanting to move into a more calm and peaceful place in their life. The thing is that I feel like this person has been in a situation here where it was some kind of relationship. For some of them, they could have even gotten married to this person. And look at my hand. My hands are still shaking. And I almost want to say that when this person got together with this Queen of Wands, this karmic third party is how I'm feeling, into whatever this situation is or was, that there was a sense of anxiety. This person knew deep down in their soul that this was not right for them. But there was something here that lured them into this connection or relationship. Okay. It's most likely, it could have had to do with lust or schmegsual type energy. Could also have to do with money as well for some of them. That's just how I'm feeling intuitively. We'll see what else comes out. But there was a relationship or a connection here that this person got into with this third party, this Queen of Wands. Okay. Or like I said, I feel for the majority of you that this is a third party, or they were a third party at some point. Okay. Now, for some of you out there, this person, this emperor, tried to make you a third party, and they were already in a relationship with this Queen of Wands. Okay. But whatever the situation might be for you, it's ended. Okay. Whatever the situation might, like I said, be as far as what you're feeling fits with your story. Okay. Whether you were made into a third party, or this person could have tried to make you a third party, or you were already with this emperor and they had a third party behind your back. Okay. Whatever fits for you. Something here has ended. Okay. And the thing about death is that there are significant lessons involved. So I feel like this whole situation for both of these individuals was supposed to happen this way because there were, like I said, were significant lessons involved. And it could have had to do with priorities. It could have had to do with following your heart and not materialistic or schmegsual, lustful energy. Okay. Yeah. But something here has ended. Okay. And now I feel that whoever this emperor is, part of the lessons are that they are supposed to transform themselves from the inside out by learning the lessons that their soul needs, but also they are wanting to transform their life just in general. Okay. So not just who they are, but their life altogether. And so these two individuals, I feel, were not supposed to be together. Yes, there could have been lessons involved. Obviously, this was a karmic situation here. And as we know, especially with karmic situations, there are definitely lessons involved here. And excuse me, I feel like at least one of these people, if not both of them, have been in denial of wanting to learn these lessons. Because as we know, learning lessons is not the easiest process to go through, but it is what is being called of us, to elevate and to grow. And so I feel like these two people most likely have gone through multiple towers, which the universe had presented to them as warnings that, hey, you need to start embracing these lessons. You need to see that this is not a healthy relationship, whatever the case might have been. And I feel like now there is something that has happened here that has caused a significant tower for both of these people as far as their home, their relationship, okay, whatever is involved here. I feel like for the emperor to be moving on to calmer waters, that things were most likely very chaotic. There was a lot of conflict. They were involved in possibly even legal issues, or what I'm hearing. And this person, again, has made the bed that they needed to lie in to learn these lessons and stop being in that state of denial. Okay, so I feel like a significant tower has come to these people, to both of these people. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. We're talking about deep regret here, remorse. This person, the emperor at least, knows that they should have never either gotten involved with this Queen of Wands in the first place, that they should have heeded and seen the red flags for what they were and made different decisions. And I also feel like this person, if not both of their lives, have gotten worse since getting together and allowing this relationship or connection to be in place for as long as it has. Okay, this person, this emperor at least, is regretting every decision that they have made, and they're not in a good place right now. Okay. All right. So as far as signs so far, we have air, we have fire, and then we've got Aries and 2 cards of Scorpio with water here at the bottom. Okay. So really, it's air, water, and fire. Okay. All right, Spirit. So exactly what happened to these two people? What is going on with these two people here? Give us the details. Hopefully Freya will leave my crystals alone, and she's not. There could have been a lot of distraction here as well because Freya's trying to distract me. All right, so we have the 6 of Pentacles. Yep. I feel like this person, this Emperor and this Queen of Wands, they most likely got together here maybe when you were connecting with this Emperor possibly, okay? Like I said, male or female, doesn't matter the gender, but there is something here about giving to more than one situation. This Queen of Wands, for some of them, I'm hearing that Queen of Wands actually was giving to more than just this Emperor. They had other people on the side as well. Okay, we'll see what else comes out, but I'm feeling that way here. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like if you do resonate with this Emperor being from your past that you moved away from, that is very possible that this person, like I said, put you in a third-party situation or tried to, and they put you potentially even in competition with either this Queen of Wands or maybe someone else. Could be other people or other things as well. And I feel like this person was trying to make you feel like you were less than, that you were maybe not good enough. Maybe you have a certain level of confidence and self-esteem that this Emperor does not have. Okay. And that's something that they envy. And so maybe this person felt like, you needed to be brought down a notch or two, that you needed to be humbled somewhat. Okay. And so I feel like this person, by them doing that to you, I feel like now, and that's only if that fits for your story, don't take that if it doesn't fit, but whether they did that to you or not, that's what they're going through right now. I feel like this Queen of Wands is giving to more than one situation here. because potentially that's what this emperor did with you. And now they're getting a taste of their own medicine. So they're feeling, this emperor is feeling that they're not good enough when they have from the beginning already felt insecure about themselves as it was. Okay, so now they feel even worse. Whatever ego this person has or has had, not only have you shattered that ego, but so has this Queen of Wands. Because I feel like this Queen of Wands, like I said, has been giving to another situation here and even putting this person, this emperor, in competition. So they're getting a taste of their own medicine here. Yeah. Options are being kept open. I feel like you possibly felt like an option for this person in the past. This person could have confused you. You know, they're like, I usually think their words and their actions obviously didn't always align or match. So they would say one thing and they do another, leaving you confused. I feel like this person could have told you about the future or how things they wanted to progress, how they wanted things to progress with you. And I'm even getting tongue tied here. So there could be something about that as well. Maybe the communication that you had with this person just didn't add up, or maybe they made you feel like the things that you said never really computed with this person. Like it's almost like it was in one ear and out the other. Like they really didn't listen. Okay, so maybe this person even gaslit you, but this person was potentially trying to keep their options open. They wanted to make you an option, whether they made you an option or not. And like I said, now this Queen of Wands is doing that to them. I feel like this person has had a tower with this Queen of Wands because they have found out that this Queen of Wands is now doing everything that they did to you. Now they're getting it done to them. And that's causing this tower and this ending. And I feel like this person is getting a very harsh lesson with this death card here, because this is significant divine intervention here. This has been denial. This has been, I can do whatever I want to other people because I can't be touched, or I don't seem to ever get consequences. And maybe up until this person knew you, maybe they hadn't really gotten many consequences. And now the divine's like, that's stopping right now. Okay? 5 of Wands here. Arguments, conflict, drama. We're talking about external influences or obstacles. So again, we're talking about third-party interference, obstacles, creating drama, chaos, all of that. Whatever came between you and this person is now coming between this person and this Queen of Wands. Like I said, they're getting a taste of their own medicine here. There you go, right there. The Knight of Wands. So this Emperor most likely was in this Knight of Wands energy when they were with you, okay? And, oh, sorry about that. And now, and that's confirmation, actually. My phone is normally on silent. And the fact that it just rang, I mean, that's confirmation here. That most likely this Emperor was in Knight of Wands energy. They wanted to be in control here by keeping their options open. And, they might have issues with commitment. They were probably inconsistent, thinking the grass was always greener elsewhere, which is why they got involved with this Queen of Wands, or the reason why they tried to make you into a third party. I feel like competition, putting other people in competition, fed their ego. Okay, they love the attention, and now this energy is coming back to haunt them because that's the Queen of Wands right there. They're in this energy. So maybe this Queen of Wands promised this person commitment or like I said, other things as well. And nope, not happening. Okay. Again, with the Six of Wands, it's about attention. These are two attention seeking individuals. They actually are very similar in a lot of ways. And I almost want to say they're cut from the same cloth. So, and that's low vibrationally. Okay. And maybe this Emperor is someone who has potential to be at your level. They have the potential to be something way better than what they are allowing themselves to be. And they choose to be in this low vibrational energy because either it's easier or it's their comfort zone. They've never had consequences that really were significant before. Well, until now, at least. And I feel like this person felt that they were on the road to success here with this person. And they felt like, wow, this person's giving me attention. I'm getting attention from other people too. Well, now, this Queen of Wands is someone who was looking for attention elsewhere as well. Okay. And with the High Priestess, I also feel like this is something that you intuitively knew that would happen. Okay. I feel like there's silence between this Emperor and this Queen of Wands. There's this ending. There's silence between them. They're not talking. Okay. And this ending, that the fact that this has been brought on this person, I feel like you have known this intuitively, that this was going to be, this was going to happen. And maybe for some of you, you even warned this person. Maybe you knew, like I said, intuitively, this person was making a bad decision here, and you warned them and they didn't listen to you. They could have gaslit you, called you crazy. Okay. Well, they're realizing that you were right if that's the case. Okay. So, as far as additional signs, we now have all signs that are out here. Okay. And additionally, we have Cancer with the High Priestess. On the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Okay. So I feel like this person, whoever you've been dealing with in the past, the person that is an Emperor energy, which is a low vibrational Emperor, someone who likes control, like I said, in their pride and ego. This person is now in Swords energy, and they could have been in Swords energy with you as well. But they are someone who makes decisions out of their, rational mind, whatever they think is best for them as far as logically. They don't make heart-based decisions. They don't make decisions based on love or emotion. I feel like this person is someone who could be very cold at times. And so I feel like this is potentially what energy they have been in the past, but this is definitely their energy now. Okay. And it's due to them going through basically, like I said, what they have put you through. And I feel like for the majority of them, they're getting it way worse. These consequences are a lot worse than what they put you through. Now, granted, there's no comparison, right? I'm not trying to compare, but that's just a message I was hearing, that the universe is really handing it to this person. Okay. So, all right. Well, I'm going to leave this reading here. I feel like this was some kind of update that Spirit wanted you to know, because this is something going on behind the scenes. And, I had a reading not long ago that talked about an ending here that was similar. So I feel like that might be the same energy, but this is going into different detail here about what might have happened. I can't remember what that reading was about, but I don't remember the details. But yeah, this person's getting a taste of their own medicine, and it's not pretty. So, all right. Well, I'm going to leave it, like I said, this reading here. I do hope it helps. I hope it brings you some information and some clarity. If you feel like it resonates, if it fits with your story, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, take care and namaste.